Okay, you guys, so we are back with another video. It's game on, but no rapper chain on, and it's game on, no rapper chain on. Okay, guys, I'm laughing because Don Lemon has been arrested. I was hoping that they wouldn't, but he has been detained. As per several reports, he was in a hotel lobby gearing up for the Grammys coverage when he was detained by the police. Now, what had happened was on January 18th, there was an anti-ICE demonstration going on in Minnesota where several of the demonstrators barred into the Christ Church in Minnesota. Don Lemon went in along with them and he was asking, members of the congregation and the pastor and the deacon about the pastor's alleged connection to ICE, right? When Don Lemon went into that church, Nicki Minaj spoke out about it. And it's not just Nicki, but you know that Nicki is a celebrity and she's a primary target, right? So Nicki spoke out about it and Nicki said that, that is unbecoming. And she started off seeing people disrespecting people's place of worship and disrespecting people's religion. So basically that is what, Nicki said. So just a little correction. The protest was held at the City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota, right? So they're saying that a judge has declined to basically formally charge Don Lemon. However, they are creating a jury for him to go to trial. Charges not yet clearly defined. A grand jury was impaneled, but a judge had previously declined to approve charges. Federal agents under Attorney General Pam Bondi direction. So it was Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi. There were several other people who were arrested, of course. So it's not just Don Lemon alone, but I'm going to say that this could have never happened in any other country. Don Lemon would have been arrested on the same day. Because if you have something with a pastor, find the pastor. Do not interrupt the church service, go in there like rebels, and you as a journalist going into a church along with the protesters. No. I can tell you personally, if that had taken place in somewhere like Jamaica or the Caribbean, Don Lemon and those protesters would have been arrested the very same day it happened. But America is different. The culture there is different. And it's not good. It's not good. People should have respect for people's place of worship, whether it may be church, temple, or mosque. Respect people's place of worship. Respect people's belief, especially when it's not harmful to them or anyone. Now, you guys know that after Nicki Minaj spoke out, Don Lemon was clapping back. Nicki was clapping back. Nicki called Don Lemon a de-esser. And ever since then, Don Lemon has been on a tirade saying that Nicki is homophobic because he just wants the LGBTQIA community to be tricked into believing that Nicki is homophobic for calling him a de-sucker. He's a man with a man. So the possibilities of that, it's very much likely. Why is it that there isn't the same level of outrage when men call women a de-esser? Men have been calling women that name for decades. Where's the outrage? Where's the hypocrisy? No man has been called racist or anything like that. Men have tricked people, especially women, into accepting certain things. The same energy that you all have for Nicki calling Don Lemon a de-esser, you guys should have the same energy for when a man calls a woman a de-esser. It should be the same energy all across the board. Because how do you know that a woman is a de-esser? How do you know? Because she's a woman? It automatically comes with the territory? Absolutely not. What I'm experiencing today that is happening in the world, it shows you that people are not thinking. People are truly not thinking, because Don Lemon has been able to trick you guys. Can you imagine? One man, one person. He has been able to trick you guys that Nikki has been hurling homophobic slurs at him. So you ladies know, whenever someone calls you a de-esser, that's homophobic, or what is it? Don Lemon is with a man. There's nothing homophobic about what Nikki said to him. Absolutely nothing homophobic. How are you guys getting it done? I can understand a man and a woman, but how are you guys getting it done? And if women do it, men do it too. So why should that be a title that is bestowed upon women and not bestowed upon men? Why is it that when it's bestowed upon men, it is homophobic, but when it's bestowed upon women, it's okay? Yes, she is. She looks like. Her lips are thick. Men don't have thick lips and big mouths too? You people are hypocrites. Hypocrites to the highest heights, to the deepest core. And I want Don Lemon to see that, no, his family will always be reminded that, oh, he was arrested as a journalist. The media is going to start calling him the disgraced journalist. And he's going to understand how it feels to be given certain labels. Because he has been saying, oh, Nikki, what? Nikki's brother is behind bars for what? Pedophile. Her husband did the same thing. What does that have to do with Nikki's belief into you should not disturb people's place of worship? So you're telling me that if my brother does something, I am responsible? I know many parents out there raise their kids well. And those kids have strayed from the path that they were cultured. That has absolutely nothing to do with the parents, nothing to do with their siblings or anything like that. And that is something that even some people who are coming after Nikki, I'm like, wasn't you who are the one who said that you have someone behind bars doing time? A crime is a crime. All crimes are bad. All crimes are wrong. They're all bad and they're all wrong. So the consistent narrative against Nicki Minaj's brother, she wants to free her brother. Why does Nicki want to free her brother and never given any ounce of effort to? That woman not even got involved in that case. She never got involved. Never. And she has always been an advocate for kids before, during, and after that. She has always been an advocate for kids and people. So to see the internet being this easily brainwashed, it is very concerning that Don Lemon and a few other people have been able to trick you guys into believing that Nikki is homophobic because she says, no surgery for minors. She doesn't believe it, and she believes biological men should stay out of women's sports. And she called Don Lemon a de-esser, and she did it again most recently because Nikki is smart, and you can't take that away from her. Nikki is not slow. She's not dumb. She's a very smart girl. Because what the heck? I think I'm gonna start calling Don Lemon a de-esser too. Because what the heck? Why is it that men can do it, but women can't? When a woman calls a man a de-esser, everyone and their mama is in their feeling, but a woman should take it. And take it on the chin with a smile too. The level of hypocrisy is so real. It is so real. And it's women who are supporting Don Lemon's false narrative. Don't you guys see the hypocrisy? Can't you guys see it? Yeah. I'm not happy that he got arrested, but it's funny. It is definitely funny. It is definitely funny. But Don Lemon, I don't know what's going on with you. I really don't know what's going on with you. And you know what's going to happen? The internet is going to slowly turn on him. They're going to slowly turn on him one day and they're going to say Nikki was right. And at that point in time, I hope you all leave Nikki out of your conversation because that's hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. But that's all I have to say about that.